Hi, I'm Scott Francis, editor of Products Finishing, and I'm here at SURFIN 2023. I'm with George Gilbert, president of Gilbert and Jones Incorporated. Um, George was presented this morning at the NASF award ceremony with the August P. Munning Award. George, congratulations for the award. Tell us a little background on your company.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. I'm totally honored. This is a big honor for me, and I appreciate everything the organization has done through the years. And I've been involved with metal finishing for over 50 years. In the late 60s, I worked for a small shop in East Hampton, L&W Plating. And my father was involved with the industry, and I worked later on in a plating shop. And it was North and Judd, and they're no longer in business, but they manufactured hardware, and they did all their own plating before subsequently it was sent overseas. And but we had I would join the AES, American Electroplaters Society, in 1970, and I was past president of the branch. I was president, I believe, in 1975. I'm not totally sure on that date. And I took the courses offered by the American Electroplater Society at that time, and I went and was learning at night and applying that knowledge at work the next day, and so the organization has helped me all through the years, even though it's no longer called American Electroplater Society, and now it's the NASF. They're upholding the tradition of education, and it's been very rewarding for me and my family. I have two brothers in the industry. One of the brothers, John, works for me, and we have so as Hank Williams would say, it's a family tradition. So then in 1991, I started my own company after several years in the distribution industry, and we've been having remarkable success. And I thank I thank everybody in the industry. You go through life, and you're meeting and making friends that last a lifetime, and that's a big part of this industry. You're meeting people, and you get to know them and keep their friendship for a lifetime.
So, you've had some experience in the industry. You've been involved in the AESF and the foundation, and you were talking about the importance of those foundations. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the importance of what foundations do, educational initiatives for workers in the industry today, and also just your thoughts on sort of where the industry is right now and where it's headed.
So, thank you, Scott. To answer your last question first, I think the industry is strong. It's we're starting to see a lot more onshoring, and I feel this is going to benefit our whole industry going forward. It's used in a lot of different applications. There's aerospace, medical, and it's critical to our infrastructure. So I think the industry is strong. I think it's going to continue. I think it requires a lot of planning. People have to. It's not as easy as it was when 1960, when I was running a cyanide zinc bath. But it's very technical today, and I think our industry has done a remarkable job for doing the right things environmentally to continue forward.
I think that's a great segue into what we were talking about, the up and coming future leadership in the industry, the importance of involvement in the association work, and really furthering your education to truly understand. As you mentioned, it's
Right.
highly technical. There's a lot to know. So, how do you talk a little bit about how the foundation involvement really helps with that?
So yeah, I can't everything that I've done kind of revolve around the foundation. We've gone, and we try and take an educational uh, picture and proceed accordingly. The We've had the New England Regional that my brother John has done a remarkable job building that up, and it's a segue where they have not only suppliers, but we have a lot of people that show up from regulatory agencies, and we have guest speakers. So the education is passed on uh, from many different sources that really everybody needs to collaborate and come up with a good plan going forward. And that communication is everything, just like it is in your own company. And so we try and promote the industry and the organization accordingly.
Well, George, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. Congratulations again on the award. Well deserved. And,
Okay.
thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Scott. Thank you.